What's up, fam? What's going on? It is October 14 at 11:52 p.m. Pacific time. Well, it's about to be October 15 in the next 8 minutes. So what we're doing today, I just completed this CCIE configuration lab, which I found. I completed it. I have a whole bunch of devices connected to this lab that I created. Before I get into exactly what I wanted to show you, OSPF, BGP between a Cisco router and a Fortinet device, let me show you exactly what I did. So this is the ASR 901. So if I do a show IP route, look at all these networks here, all configured. You got BGP, you got OSPF, you have EGRP, all in this network. So that's what I wanted to show you there. So let's go ahead and get to the meat and bones, which is the Fortinet. Let me go ahead and minimize this. So this is a switch, a Cisco switch. It's 3560, I believe. Alright, let's make sure. Let's see, version. Yeah, 3560E. And we have a Fortinet 60D. So what I did, I created an OSPF neighborship between the switch and the Fortinet device. So this Fortinet device is built in a switch mode. So I created port 3 is going directly to the distribution switch that's sitting right under me right now. You're not able to see that. Alright, so let's go ahead and test the configurations here. So first thing, in a Fortinet, the syntax is totally different from the Cisco. Alright, so let's do a show system interface. Alright, so this is the WAN interface where the internet connection is coming through, and these are the internal interface. Now I got this set up in the switch mode that allows me to configure each interface individually. If I don't have it in switch mode, that means all interfaces will be tied into like one interface, one VLAN. You know, so I like it like this, so I can add different devices and have separate networks. So the networks that I'm working on today is on internal 3. Internal 3 is going directly to the Cisco switch. I'm sorry. So first, let's make sure we have connectivity. So in a Fortinet to ping, you have to do execute ping 172.16. No, that's not the IP that I'm pinging. I'm sorry. So it's going to be 10.1.100.2. Okay, see, we have communication. That's a good thing. All right. Now I'm going to show you my OSPF configuration on this Fortinet device. So in order to do that on a Fortinet, you want to do a show router OSPF. All right. So you see that the configurations are set, the area is set in area 0. On the Fortinet itself, in order to set a certain area, is like 0.0.0.0 is area 0. If I want area 3, it will be 0.0.03. So it's totally different from the Cisco router. Alright. So here I set my internal inside interface. As you can see, internal 3. This is the IP. I even set a MD5 authentication password to communicate with the Cisco device, which it already did. I already have my network set up, which is the network of this device. I mean, this IP address. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. So we're going to do get router info routing table. Question mark is always your best friend. you see here, you can do all RIP, OSPF, BGP, ISIS, static, connected, database. Let's do all, because I do have BGP set up to the to the ASR 901. So you see the OSPF adjacency between the switch and the router and the Fortinet. Alright, so let's go back. Just do OSPF itself. And you see the neighborship set right here. Alright, let's do BGP. BGP is not showing up. I need to get back and find out what's going on there. Okay, and I think, let's see, let's do this. Get router info BGP summary. Alright, there we go. So that's my neighborship with the ASR. So again, that command is get router info BGP summary. Let's see if they have one for OSPF. And they do. Summary is not, so it's route, interface, neighbor, status. Let's look at status. It tells you the status of the adjacency and connection. It shows that area 0 is the backbone. Cool. What else it has? And the neighbor, which we already seen. Alright. So now let's go into the Cisco router, Cisco switch itself. And let's do some commands there. So this is my distribution switch 1. This is my main switch. So let's do a show run S router OSPF. That doesn't work here. Usually only works in a router, so let's do this. Doesn't work here either. Okay. So show IP OSPF neighbor. Okay. You see the neighbor relation set right here. Alright. If I do a show IP route, because I do have this switch as set in layer 3, I'll put IP routing on it so I can add OSPF, and I set up OSPF on the interface itself, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So let's do show IP route. Cool. Show you what I did here. So there's 48 ports on this switch, plus open area so I can add 2 10 gig ports. Alright, so see here, I set up, instead of just putting OSPF on the device, I just put it on the interface. So you see right here, I put it in no switch port. So once I put this interface into no switch ports, it takes it out of layer 2 and turns it into layer 3. So what's the difference? Layer 3 would allow me to put an IP address on the interface. If the interface was in layer 2, all I can do is just add it to a VLAN, right? So instead of no switch port, I will do switch port access VLAN 99. Right? And then VLAN 99 carries the IP address that I need. But I don't need that here because all I need is just one routing interface. So I decided to put this into L3 mode, then put the IP address and of course the MD5 messages, which it authenticated on both ends. If it didn't, it will have an error on there and there won't be no adjacencies. Alright. Well, that's all I wanted to show you for today. You guys have a good night. See you on the next video. Peace out.